feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. I'm your host, Ted Jenkins, sitting here with my co-host today, Lee Heisman. Of course, we got Joey Roos joining us today, our special guest host today. And of course, we had our guest today. We learned all about child entrepreneurs today. You really need to listen to all this. Monica Lage, who's the executive director of Break Into Business, an amazing business today, talking about kids between the ages of 9 and 14 who are literally starting businesses. This isn't just a pitch. They're actually starting businesses, and some of them doing incredibly well. So go to shrimptankpodcast.com if you want to hear a replay not only of her broadcast, but the some 180 entrepreneurs that we've interviewed in Atlanta. And as always, download us on iHeartRadio. Listen to us in the car. What are you going to listen to? Morning radio? Listen to us in the car, or you can go to the Apple Podcast, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, or anywhere that you can find us on the internet.
So, Monica, great show today. Great content
Thank
the
you.
entire time. Tell our listeners a little more about your business and how you affect these children's lives.
Yeah, absolutely. At Break Into Business, we coach young people ages 9 to 14 to launch real businesses. So we take it all the way to making sales. They're swiping credit cards all around Atlanta. So if you have an 11-year-old trying to sell you something around the city this summer, you know where they're coming from. Summer is our big season. We'll run 9 camps around Atlanta and various places in the city this summer.
You know, it's interesting talking about in the podcast today about a number of different things, but we were talking about the school systems today, and a lot of kids learn arithmetic and they're learning social studies and English, but there's no real way for them to learn entrepreneurship. So are the schools failing the kids, or is it that they really need to go to take something like a summer camp like you offer at Break Into Business?
That's a great question. I think that there's always room for improvement, and schools are a lot of times working towards building more of these concepts into their curriculum. At the same time, I think there is a role for supplementary education, learning from experts in a wide variety of fields. I mean, not just entrepreneurship,
Right.
but, you know, it doesn't make sense that one teacher or one group of teachers should be able to teach at an expert level on many topics. And so I think it's a partnership, and we work together with schools as well.
And Monica, we talked on the show about how your business has exploded in recent years, and now you have multiple camps running at the same time. So for such an experiential organization, how do you protect the culture as you continue to scale?
Yeah, that can be difficult. There's 2 big components. One is people. Of course, we hire the best. We hire people who are entrepreneurs and gifted teachers. Those are hard to find. We call them unicorns. And they are running our programs. We hire incredible college students to support them. But then there's also the structure around it. We've worked over the years to figure out the best way to teach entrepreneurship to kids. And so that's what we're implementing. And there's a lot of rigor around that. So that helps.
So, Monica, you spoke of my 6-year-old's favorite animal, the unicorn. She's a little too young to join, but how would people get in touch with you if they had children between, was it 9 and 14?
9 to 14, that's right. The best thing to do is visit breakintobusiness.com. And if you'd like to follow along with our entrepreneurs this summer, you can find us on Instagram at breakintobusiness.
Well, we're really excited to have you on the show today. You know, and as we have entrepreneurs that watch this post-show wrap-up, a lot of us, as we get older, we get across that 4-letter word, which is fear. And it's the reason that we don't become entrepreneurs when we get older, because we're just simply too afraid to. This is your opportunity to help your children out there when they're young learn the most important lesson in life, which is to overcome fear. And if they can do that, no matter whether they work for a big company and they're an entrepreneur, or whether or not they own their own business and they're an entrepreneur, they can be very successful in life. Have them look at this Break Into Business, this amazing program, and you too can help the future children become better entrepreneurs. And that's your post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.